Greetings! Welcome to the Tarot Card of the Now. I'm using the Deviant Moon Tarot deck to pick one card. This card is going to give us a little message, a little insight, a little something for the now. Whenever you are pulled to this video, this message is for you who was pulled at this time. Let's get on with it. Inverted Queen of Pentacles. So the inverted queen is telling us to loosen up with finances, with money, these types of things. She's given off the energy in her inverted state to really let go of all these things that the Queen of Pentacles embodies. Okay, so what does the Queen of Pentacles embody? She is the one that takes care of everything. Okay, she is the accountant, she is the scheduler, she is the one that just really takes care of everything material. She is the one that is knowledgeable, that has the wisdom of the material world. And the thing is, right now, like I said, it's about letting go of some of these attributes, because sometimes they get overbearing, they get to be negative. So it's good to have a budget, it's good to watch over your money, right? You don't want to frivolously spend. And then she's not really saying, hey, just go out, have a good time, spend all your money. It's more of letting go of that worry. And it's kind of like, what comes to mind really to explain this is Scrooge, right? That kind of archetype. And he learns, right, that in A Christmas Story, he learns that he is too greedy, right? He doesn't help those. So this is really telling us to help those, to not be so financially or materially minded that we don't do things we need to do, help others or help our family, or just be there. This could also be, it doesn't necessarily have to be money per se. It's not necessarily saying, hey, you need to go out and give to a charity or you know, whatever. If it calls to you, but you're uncertain because you're like, oh, I don't know if I could afford to help, you probably can. Or at least consider it. Consider the feelings that come up of, am I holding on to this finances? Because money is something that flows. Money is can very much be a transfer of energy. So if we hold it back, then we block that flow, and it can also hurt us in the end. And it can also hurt us in the fact of, if we're not charitable when we have the opportunity, because we're like, oh, I can't really afford that. What does that really mean, you can't afford that? That's the big questions to put up now. And like I said, it doesn't have to be necessarily financial in giving somebody money, but possibly giving your time. You know, somebody needs your help and you think, no, I can't afford the time. Is that true? I say take a step back and contemplate. This is a time to really be conscious of that material world, what you can afford, whether it's money, whether it's time, or whatever it is that the world needs around you. If you have a thought, especially if you have a thought that, oh, I can't afford this, whether it's time, money, whatever, or giving of something that you have, really take a step back and really see that maybe it's okay if you let that go, that really maybe that's really blocking um, your energy by not giving when you need to give. So the Queen of Pentacles is just kind of giving us a little bit of a, I hate to say warning, more of something to contemplate, something to be aware of, is how you are giving, and do you hurt yourself or others in some way by worrying too much of, can I afford this, whether it's time, money, effort, um, resources, whatever it is. Take some time to really contemplate why you feel you can't afford it, and maybe you really can in some way. Maybe you can't afford to give money, but you can give your time or whatever, or maybe you have something that'll help somebody out. It's kind of what pops into mind is seeing like somebody on the side of the road, and they're stuck, they need money for gas or whatever, or they're hungry, and it's like, well, I don't really have the money, but you just came from the grocery store, you can give them a granola bar or something, or something that you have. There's always something like that, and that really helps. Even if you don't believe in like any kind of karma or anything, there's still that energy, and it's that idea of being able to give and to let go when you feel like you can't. So that's basically the big message, is contemplate how you can let go when you feel like you can't let go. Letting go of material things in some form, and this could be just to help you and being able to let go, because right now it has that energy of the material world, whether it's finances, time, whatever. All those material things have a little bit too tight of a grip, so it's time to let go a little bit in whatever form is presented in your life. So if you really liked this message or this explanation of this inverted Queen of Pentacles, whatever the case may be, give me a like, give me a comment. I appreciate everything, and I wish you a blessed be.